What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to play a little true or false. I'm going to play 10 videos for you guys. You guys tell me in the comment section below, do you think the statements that these people are going to make are true or false?
When men say they're going to another country to get a foreign woman, what their code word is, they want to control somebody. They want somebody poor that they have power over. See, men who talk in code like this really are weak men. Because, see, they don't like the fact that a woman can be on the same playing field, making the same money, making the same boss moves. So what they really want is a woman who is subservient because she has to rely on him for survival. So when they want to say, oh, they treat me better, they cater to me better, is it because they have to, because they feel the need to, because they have to survive, because you got the money and you got the status and the power, or is it because they really love you? But see, you weak ninjas rather prefer an illusion and a delusion and think somebody is catering to you because they love you and think somebody is actually with you because they want to be with you, when the reality of it is they just using you and pretending. But you okay with that because you feel like you getting your needs met. But really, are you? Maybe.
So, is it true or is it false? That's the question today. Is she gaslighting? It sounds a lot like gaslighting. But the question is yours. Is this lady telling the truth? Are the men who can't afford to go overseas and find other women, are they doing that because they are weak men? Are they preying on these women and the women are just taking advantage of them? Or are they over there really just trying to find someone who holds traditional values? Let us know in the comment section below. That's video number 1. Number 2.
If a man pays for lunch, I pay for dinner. If he pays for the movie tickets, I will buy snacks. If he buys me shoes, I'll get him a nice suit. If he's having a rough day, I'll help him out. Stop expecting him to treat you like a queen while you are not treating him like a king.
So, what do you guys think? True or false? Is she right? Is she wrong? Should you reciprocate when your man buys things for you? Should you? And it's not payback. I just believe it's just taking care of the person that's taking care of you. So if you really love that person, I don't think it will be a problem. I don't think it's ever a problem if you fully and completely love that person. So, true or false? Is she right?
Nobody is more annoyed for no reason than a black mother.
What?
I'm hungry.
How you hungry again?
Mommy.
Huh?
Can I have one of your Gatorade?
No, and stop running around my house like a damn kid.
Mom.
Stop calling me. Get off my bed. What are you doing? It's my bed. Get off my bed. No.
Mom, look at this on TikTok.
Get out. Girl, I don't know. I'm in here cleaning this damn game.
Mommy.
Oh my God, I'm tired of this mommy word. What?
Can we go to the park and play football?
Football? Do I look like a father?
Mom, can I go with my father?
Please, go. Please.
So, and I know this is going to cut out a lot of people in this video, so a lot of you haven't experienced a black mom, but for those of you who have, is this true or is this false? I know from my life experience, it's true. Let me know what you think.
There's a message going around the dating community implying that highly educated, well-paid women are less desirable to the average man. And I would challenge that to say that most highly successful women tend to find the average man less desirable, thereby rendering them less desirable to the average man. A friend of mine was in a break room at his job the other day listening to a group of successful women talk about what they look for in a man, and all of them pretty much wanted a man who was doing better than them financially, and ideally a man that was doing better than them in every area of life. It was interesting because when he hears men talk about what they look for in a woman, it has nothing to do with her education, nothing to do with her finances, but everything to do with her character, with her beauty, with her ability and willingness to support him and submit to him. The thing about this conversation that we haven't discussed yet is who you become in attaining your success. If you could get the degrees, if you could get the bag, and you could still find yourself humble enough to support and submit to a man, even if he's not making as much money as you, then you don't fall into this category. But what tends to happen is we get the bag and we change the way we look at these men. No man.
Is that true? True or false? Do women change the way they look at men? Is that correct? Or is it False. So I really don't have a lot of experience with women specifically who have made more money than me. I've never dated a woman who made more money than me. It's never happened. So can I say that they've treated me different? No, I can't say, but I know a lot of men who say yes. They know women who have changed because they have the bag and now they feel like they wear the pants in the family. So, true or false? Is it right? Is she correct?
Parents nowadays who just like bend to every whim of their child. Children should be trusted to make their own decisions when it is wise for them to make their own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to let my 5-year-old decide that he's not going to brush his teeth anymore because he doesn't. You know, as the child grows and as you as a parent train that child, then more freedom should be granted to make their own decisions.
But I don't think you should train our children. I feel like you train a dog and not a kid.
She is probably one of those people that
Oh, let's see.
It's not mankind, it's people kind. You know exactly what he meant, but you just like being difficult. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You train for the military, you train for a job, you train for sports, you train your children. Training is literally education. It's that simple.
You're goddamn right.
Thanks, Walter. Are any of them right? Which point is the right point? Do you train children? And I believe so. I believe the guy who spoke first, I think we give children in today's landscape way too many options. I believe that when you say it's bedtime, it's bedtime. I don't think little Timmy or little Susie gets an option as to what time they want to go to bed or what they want to wear today or what they want to eat for dinner. Like, what you eat is what you eat. What I provide is what you eat, and that's the way that it goes. Sometimes we can give some choices here and there, but I think it just sets up an unrealistic paradigm in your family when you're constantly giving your child an option. So now when you get to a point where they're turned adolescent in their adolescent years or their teen years, and when you try to say, hey, you can't do this, now they think everything's up for debate. That's because you set it up that way in the beginning when they were a child and you gave them options. Now when you're telling them to clean their room or to not do drugs, now it's optional still. Well, it's not optional. So that's my take on it. Let me know what you think. But let's continue on.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
A lot of men want a woman to submit to them, but can't lead their way out of a wet paper bag. I'm talking can't lead a group of third graders in a sack race. I mean, where you gonna lead her to? To hell? I mean, you're ill-mannered, you're emotionally unstable, short-tempered, you can't change a damn flat, you ain't got no health insurance. Some of you show more loyalty to your home more than you do your old lady. But got the audacity to say that you want a woman to go 50-50 with you. Sir, what you want is a roommate that cooks, cleans, and lets you hunch on her every now and then. I mean, look around, look at yourself. If you can't lead yourself, how in the hell you gonna lead a woman? I mean, just because the Lord bless you with a dang-a-lang don't mean that you the head of anything. I mean, ask yourself, would you want your daughter to submit to a man like you? If the answer is no, you should probably be doing better.
True or false? I love a lot of what he said. I honestly do. If you are not placing yourself in a position to be able to lead someone in the right way, and to be honest with you, to be a protector and provider means financially, then you've got to put yourself in that position. If you haven't put yourself in that position, then no, I wouldn't want somebody to lead my daughter into poverty. I wouldn't want that.
Real talk. You know what's so mind-boggling to me is when I hear men always talking about don't date single moms, but yet y'all the main ones out there making single moms, okay? and particularly black men. Black men, do you realize that you make single moms out of every culture of women out there, but yet you the main one sitting up here screaming on TikTok, don't be dating single moms, they're nothing but trouble and drama. I think I need you to take accountability, or either take several seats, because first of all, a single mom, it actually has a lot of work to do, because it's low lives and dads that are not there, that they have to take the brunt of the pain and actually raise children. So before you start opening your mouth talking about what single moms aren't doing and why they are the reason why we have corrupt places, won't you take accountability and ask yourself, where's the father, and what's his position, and where's his responsibility?
So there are a lot of different sides to this coin, but I do know that a lot of women do break up with fathers. We do know that 80% of divorces are initiated by women. So, yeah, I really can't rock with her on this. Yes, gentlemen, if you haven't married this woman, you should not be having kids with her. I will say this. Coming from a man who has had children out of wedlock, yes, I have, you shouldn't do that. And the reason why I can make this statement is because you want to be able to listen to someone who has made that mistake. So if you're a young man and if you haven't had children yet, please vet the woman very carefully before you have children with her. Don't do it just to be doing it. So, but let me know. What do you guys think about her comments? Let's move on.
Stitch this and tell me what problem you have with Kevin Samuels on this platform.
Oh, this should be simple. For the record, I was never truly a Samuelite on the grounds that he promotes traditional marriage when it does not benefit men, particularly in today's time, considering the alimony usually works in a woman's favor. If a man is high value and he has options, as Kevin Samuels claims, why would he put himself in a position where he can lose half of those earnings simply by means of exercising his options? Because that's a good way to get stomped out in divorce court. Never made sense.
Very good point. Very good point. If you're a high value man, and let's do this. If you're a high value man and you're watching this video, and you marry a woman and you guys have the understanding that you are going to exercise your options. Yep, you guys agreed to it. And 5 years down the road, 2 children later, you're exercising your options and she decides she doesn't want you to exercise your options anymore. But she has the right to change her mind. Unless you have her sign a piece of paper that says that she can't change her mind, she does have the right to change her mind. So now she takes you to the divorce court because you're stepping out of the marriage, even though you agreed to it. Now you guys stand in front of a judge, and then the judge says, hey, did you agree to this, ma'am? And she says, no, I didn't. And she has all the proof in the world because you were very careless, or you didn't need to be careful because you guys had a verbal understanding, but now she's changed her mind. And now you're losing half your stuff. Yeah, I got to rock with him on that one.
I don't need validation from strangers on the internet. All together now, I don't need validation from strangers. I'm gonna make a TikTok.
True or false? Is this something that happens all the time? Are women just getting validation from people on the internet? And it doesn't just have to be men, it could be women too. So if we're all making these TikToks, like me, I'm making this video in hopes that someone will see it. So are we posting things on TikTok in hopes that people will see it and like it? And why do you think they have the heart button on each TikTok? Why do you think it's there? It's because people want that validation. When you click that heart on TikTok, that is giving someone validation and they love it. And the minute you give them that validation, that gives them the incentive to do more. So, are we seeking validation from TikTok? Yes or no? True or false? Rather. Last video.
Whenever a bitch has a teenage son in the house, you better not fuck with her. Because for all practical purposes, that's her nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? He already sees himself as a man of the house. And that son can do all kind of shit to her. He can fuck up her credit, fuck her house up, wreck her car.
So because of the song playing in the background, we gotta slow it down. So all intents and purposes, so basically what he's saying is if there's a woman and she has a teenage son living in the home, is that technically her man? Again, from life learned experiences, I know several women who, yeah, that is her man. And she treats him as if he is her man. And I don't want to name any names, but yeah, I know quite a few women who treat their teenage sons as if her son is her man, is her husband, her boyfriend. Happens a lot. Happens all the time. So he's saying that you can't cross that son or don't deal with that woman because her son is her man. And then you'll have to deal with her son. Is he right? Is he wrong? Let us know in the comment section below, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is your boy T.O. Deuces.